When done correctly, the stop drop can be one of the most effective and aesthetically pleasing shots there is, and it can be used to win a lot of points in both singles and in doubles.
Yeah, we absolutely love this shot, and we're sure you will too once we teach you how to master it in this video. So let's get to it.
So, an effective stop drop is all about looking like you're going to play a powerful smash and then decreasing or almost completely stopping your swing speed right at the last millisecond to play a drop that lands in front of your opponents. But this is easier said than done, so we're now going to go through the 5 steps to help you master the stop drop.
Okay, so step 1, your preparation, and this needs to be identical to your smash. Otherwise, this shot is not going to be deceptive. We often see some people starting their forward swing too soon or letting the shuttle drop later than they would for a smash. And this instantly gives it away that you're going to play a drop. In fact, you may as well tell them, smash, drop. To make sure you have a similar preparation, one tip we suggest is to video yourself playing a smash and analyse your technique. To have this similar technique, you need to keep your chest open and non-racket arm up until late on in the shot. And you should also be hitting the shuttle in front of you and above your head. And doing this brings us on to step number 2.
Step 2 is all about your hip, torso and shoulder rotation. When you smash, you should rotate your hips, then upper torso and finally your shoulder really fast to generate additional power in the shot. And you also need to use this rotation in your stop drop, but this time stopping this quick rotation right at the last millisecond to create the deception in the shot. And learning these sequences and breaking down the movements might also help your smash technique and therefore your smash power.
How much you rotate in your stop drop will depend on many factors, such as the height of the shot and where you are on the court. Sometimes you will have time to rotate a lot when playing the stop drop, but other times you may not be able to rotate as much. But whatever the situation, you still have to have some sort of rotation to make the shot effective. Going from a fast rotation to almost stopping is probably the hardest part of this shot, but one great way to practice this stopping motion is to stand close to a wall and rotate your hips and upper torso while swinging your racket and stopping as close to the wall as possible. This practice will show you how late you can actually stop and get you used to doing this. Make sure as you do this, your elbow comes through like it would in a smash, and your forearm is vertical and parallel to the wall like this. And as you'll notice, all players that do this shot successfully are in this similar position before hitting the shot, both with their body and their racket. This is not only key to look intimidating, but also key to timing the shot well and making sure that it goes over the net. And we've got 3 more steps that are going to help you with this shot execution.
So step 3 is to have a relaxed and loose grip. A stop drop requires control, and if you have a really tense grip, then you're going to lose some of this control. And you'll also lose the ability to have that fast racket head speed and stop it right at the last millisecond. You may have also noticed that a lot of these stop drops have a bit more height on them. So to create this loop, you need to use this relaxed grip and then bend your wrist backwards like this so the shot goes over the net. It's often also effective to add more height to the shot to A, reduce the chance of it going in the net, and B, make the shuttle come down tighter to the net to make your opponent move further to the front of the court. And this means it's more difficult to play a good shot if they do manage to return it.
Okay, so moving on to step 4. As I mentioned in our jump smash tutorial, the most powerful smashers started increasing their racket head speed later, but reached a higher racket speed overall and therefore had a more powerful smash. But how does this relate to the stop drop? Well, step 4 is about your swing timing. You want to start your swing late, like you would in a smash. If you start your swing too early, you'll slow down too early, and again, make it obvious that you're going to play a drop shot. But don't start your swing too late, meaning that you let the shuttle drop and end up taking it lower than you normally would for a smash.
These are 2 common mistakes that we see, and as we said throughout the whole video, you want to do everything you can to make your stop drop look the same as your smash, just stopping your swing speed right at the last millisecond. However, you can start your swing a little bit earlier if you're playing more of a reverse slice stop drop, like some players such as Zheng Ziwei and Praveen Jordan do. Both of these guys look so threatening they can drop it past the service line and it still be a winning shot. This variation follows the same principles we've discussed. You just don't stop quite as much at the end, and you let the slice take the pace off the shuttle.
So, putting these 4 steps that we've discussed so far together, you want to have an identical preparation to your smash, looking really threatening with your chest open elbow back and non-racket arm up. You then need to have a fast hip, upper torso and shoulder rotation with a fast racket swing speed and the ability to stop your rotation right at the last millisecond. And finally, to help you with the shot, you need to have a relaxed grip and make sure you don't start your swing too early or too late.
Now step 5 is to practice it. Firstly, you want to break it down like we've explained in the previous steps, but then you want to get used to the feeling of the shot in a practice before you put it into a match. Start by getting someone to lift one shuttle to you. You hit your stop drop and then you reflect. Experiment with different contact points and starting positions, and when you choose to start your swing. Only after you've got your racket swing and your rotation right would we suggest trying to add in a jump to your stop drop. But it's important to note that a jump isn't necessary to do this shot well. After this isolated practice, you can try it in a more open routine where you hit a few shots back to a feeder first before they lift for you to play a deceptive stop drop. Keep experimenting with it and reflecting on your technique. We're still trying to master it after years of ongoing practice, but we can promise you it's so good when you get it just right.
Yeah, it's a great challenge and we absolutely love learning new skills and new shots like this to add to our game. And if, like us, you also enjoy learning new skills, then you'll love the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes where you can explore new skills or further expand your knowledge in your existing passions and hobbies.
We've been using Skillshare for the last year to learn many different things, so when they reached out to us, we jumped at the opportunity to share the platform with you all. One of our favourite classes that we've watched so far is the Productivity Masterclass by a YouTuber called Ali Abdal. Trying to fit in 6 hours of training every day, filming and editing videos for our YouTube channel, coaching, stringing and other bits of work, we're always on the lookout for any ways to improve our productivity. One key message that we took away from this class was the enjoyment aspect of productivity. If you're enjoying what you're doing, then it doesn't always have to feel like work. The journey is more important than the destination.
Yes, so Skillshare is an amazing platform. It's designed for learning, so they're always adding new classes, plus there's no adverts. It's also how we learn to edit these YouTube videos too, by watching a Skillshare class. We'd highly recommend it to anyone that's interested in developing their skills and passions, and the first 1,000 people that click the link below will get a free 1-month trial, no strings attached.
Yeah, as Greg said, top link in the video description, and let us know which classes you choose to watch. We'd love to check out any new ones. And thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video.
Yeah, that's it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please do give it a like. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you on another video.